Holy Shift is a pack of online courses designed to help people shift their attitude and approach to build a stronger connection with their dogs. These courses are offered through Morty's Bark and Brew, an indoor-outdoor dog park and beer hall that promotes healthy relationships between people and dogs through a holistic approach. Hi everyone, this is Air, founder at Morty's Bark and Brew, and this is
Nicola. I am a certified personal trainer, a nutrition specialist, and I also do some health coaching. So I'm just here to talk about some health and wellness.
She's a real deal. So we met way back, and I really like her approach to life and fitness in general. So I invited her to be my co-host and collaborator, and she said yes.
I'm excited to be here. Yeah, because I love dogs as well, and I think integrating, your idea of integrating health and wellness with your dog, so important, so valuable for both you and your dog.
Today, what are we planning to do?
So we're gonna do some interval training with you and your dog. So we're gonna show you what interval training looks like, how you can tailor it to your fitness level, your dog's fitness level, how much time you have, all those factors. So I guess we'll just start with a little bit of an intro about what interval training is.
Yeah, what it is.
So interval training, like the classic definition, is just alternate periods of more high intensity activity with either rest, recovery, active recovery, whatever you want to call it. So you alternate those two things for a series of rounds. Again, however much time you have, you don't have to do it for hours on end.
All right, we're gonna drink our tea, warm up, and let's go outside
Hit
and
the trails.
Yeah. Let's see how we do.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get started. First, check the weather and decide what time of day is the best for a walk. While I'm getting ready, I like to let Morty out to go potty, sniff, and walk around the yard.
Stretching is really important to kick off your interval training session because it just preps your body for the movements that you're about to do. So I recommend doing dynamic stretching, so just moving your body through the types of motion and ranges of movement that you'll do during your workout. Stretching also is great because it prevents injury and gets your body warm and ready for your workout, and also helps focus your mind for your workout.
Sometimes Morty pretends she doesn't want to wear her harness. I put on her harness, hook the leash, and start walking. I will allow Morty to sniff and mark as much as she likes at the beginning of our walk. Now, it's time for our first interval. So what are we doing today?
So we're gonna alternate higher intensity running, walking, whatever fits best for you, with active recovery periods, right? So you don't have to run for 40 minutes straight. We're just gonna alternate higher intensity with lower intensity, so you can recover, let your dog sniff around, maybe do a little fun game with them.
Right.
Working out with your pet can be a great motivator. It can give you a lot of energy, especially on days when you are feeling more stressed or you feel like you don't have enough time to get everything done. It's a great little break for your brain. A period of active recovery can look different to everybody. So it could be some gentle stretches, it could be strength exercises, it could simply be walking or strolling along. The beauty of interval training is that there's no set formula for what intervals can look like. It can be 30 seconds of active recovery and 30 seconds of high intensity, or it can be 20 seconds of high intensity and a minute of active recovery. It completely depends on your fitness level and what you're comfortable with.
Once home, I do a deep stretch for me, and then I give Morty her first meal of the day. It is very important to wait for at least 30 minutes to feed your dog after a session to avoid bloating. If you are doing a session after your dog has already had a meal, to avoid bloating, be sure to wait at least an hour and a half before exercising.